graduating back in the 1990s from the Central Conservatory of Music, China's top music institution, Su Zhen was enrolled into the China National Symphony Orchestra as the assistant principal viola at the age of just 23. Even though she had beaten off stiff competition to be appointed for such an important position, Su Zhen didn't stay long in her comfort zone. You also made two unexpected decisions after graduation. One took place when you were enrolled by the China Symphony Orchestra. That was an ideal job for any violist at the time. But you quit.
I know. I still appreciate that orchestra gave me a great opportunity. At that time, I made this really difficult decision because you quit the best job in the whole country at that young age. But I have no regret because I think learning is much more important than working at that time for me.
Where did you go?
In London, I studied at the Royal Academy of Music. At that time, you know, studying in Europe is very, very hard. It's almost impossible for Chinese people to study there because it's so expensive. So I remember my parents, they sold out every electricity at home. At the end, I think my father even sold out our television.
They were so supportive.
They know where my heart belongs to. I just want to be a good musician. So they just try their best to help me to achieve my dream.
Studying with John White, chairman of the European Viola Association, Su Zhen won nearly every important viola prize at the Royal Academy of Music. Upon graduation, she was the first violist in 180 years of Academy history to win the most prestigious Director's Award. This instrument must be quite important to you. How long have you been playing it?
This is like my most closest friend. I have played this instrument for over 20 years.
20 years? Where did you get it?
I got it from London, actually. It used to belong to my professor who taught at the Royal Academy of Music, Mr. John White. During the period of my graduation, I tried to find the ideal viola. I went to a lot of shops and went to a lot of dealers, but none of that really touched me. So I went back to my teacher. I said, dear professor, I really love your viola. Because at that time, my teacher already quit. He didn't play anymore. Curtis Foundation supported me to buy this.
With the viola she bought from her teacher, Su Zhen found a position which provided enough challenges to keep her in one place. But unfortunately, that didn't last long either. And then after graduation, the BBC Philharmonic Orchestra has given you a lifelong position there.
It's very hard, actually. It's not I got the job in the beginning, because at that time, the UK still belongs to European Union. So first round audition, they opened to British native, but they didn't got the one they want. So second round, open to European Union. I'm still outsider. The third round, open to the whole world. Then I got in.
Were you the only Chinese there?
Yes, only Chinese.
For years?
For years, for many, many years.
But you quit again years later?
Yes, I quit again. This is a difficult decision for me too. At that time, my father got a stroke, and I'm the only child at home. So I persuaded myself. You can imagine it's a big, big decision.
Then, at the age of 31, Su Zhen went back to China. She was immediately invited to teach at the Central Conservatory of Music, becoming the youngest full professor of the institution.
I'm a very strict teacher, very, very strict.
Strict as she is, her students say her methods are very progressive.
往前弹，对。
平时拉琴的业余，我也特别喜欢画画。然后苏老师也经常跟我说，拉琴就要像画画一样，其实两个东西是通的。他经常跟我上课的时候，然后就会跟我描绘一些这个曲子的一些画面，然后并且让我回家画下来。就我通过这一点，我更加能理解到作曲家想要表现出什么东西，而且我更加有一个方向，我怎么去表达它。
很漂亮，前面做的很漂亮。刚才这个下来太声音没了，哎，太多了。I think in the future I will try my best and do more work on promote Chinese music and the Chinese musician like what I did in the past years. I think this will take lifetime to do it.
李琼 CGTN 北京。